Out and the Olsen twins outtakes next, E.T.
He told me that he was going to rape me.
Is it all true or all in her head?
Don't play with me, madam.
Judge Judy.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
Get ready for the ride of your life. All new Amazing Race starts CBS Thursday.
Good afternoon, Mr. Goff.
My day just got a whole lot brighter.
Soup's on?
What are they serving up today?
I'm not sure, but it's low salt, low fat.
Low taste?
Probably, but we need to get you stronger.
Well, I just hope my ticker can take it.
By the way, Arlene, you were on duty the day that Mr. Crumley died, as well as Mrs. Palmer, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Did you happen to see or talk to Dr. Hughes at all that day? Did he seem to be acting in any kind of unnatural way before or after he lost his patience? Try to remember, it's very, very important. Did he seem confused or disoriented to you?
I'm sorry, I worked pediatrics that day. I don't remember seeing Dr. Hughes.
What about you, Katie? Did you see Dr. Hughes that day?
What a surprise. I didn't expect you home so soon.
Yeah, look, Ma, no ankle bracelet.
You're a regular Houdini.
Houdini was child's play compared to what this trick cost me.
Yeah, I spoke to Rosanna. She filled me in about the selling of Monte Carlo to Barbara.
It's not a bad deal, what's left of Monte Carlo for legal absolution.
Good for you, but how about for Rosanna?
I told her Monte Carlo was just a shell, and I didn't want anybody else to go down with me. She agreed.
I think you're leaving out the best part.
Rosanna didn't spare any details, huh?
Not a one.
Is the walls closing in around me, or is it just me?
Craig, Rosanna expects you to honor your end of the bargain here and let Aaron and Lucy see each other.
Aaron Snyder is no bargain.
You know, this isn't about Aaron. This is about Rosanna and you letting her know that you love her and respect her. You need to tell her that she was right. Look, she was willing to sell Monte Carlo for basically nothing just because you asked her to. So maybe, just maybe, you need to put aside your stubborn pride to get a second chance with your wife.
Carly and I had it out last night. I suggested that she leave town, stop hurting all the people who foolishly care about her. Maybe I got through.
Hey!
Hi, Emma.
What a surprise!
Rosanna?
Hello, Jack.
I was wondering if either of you had heard from Carly.
You look so worried.
I am. No one's seen or heard from her since she left Hal's last night.
Well, her fashion show was a bit traumatic, wasn't it? I mean, maybe she needed some time to herself.
Yeah, Rosanna, you were the last one to see her. Any idea where she is?
Here you go.
I don't want it. I want you to go. Please just go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Paul is dead. And he's not coming back, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
I know that.
We didn't deserve him.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I don't want to go. You didn't see his face. Dusty, when I told him it was over, the look in his eyes. I mean, it wasn't the Paul that I knew. He was angry. And he was mean. It was like the life was taken out of him right there, that very moment.
He was hurt.
Yeah. Because of something I did to him. And something you did to him. That we both did to him. He's dead because the two people that he loved and trusted the most broke his heart.
I know it feels this way to you right now.
It's that way. Don't you see? And we have to live with that. The both of us have to live with that for the rest of our lives.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Advil Liquid Gels, advanced liquid-filled capsules that rush strong pain relief where you need it. For fast relief, advance to Advil.
I'm up, but this arthritis pain.
The moment of choice. Tylenol or Advil? What do you take for arthritis pain?
Advil's the choice for me.
Truth is, only Advil Liquid Gels give you advanced liquid-filled capsules. Can't get that from Tylenol. Advil Liquid Gels rush long-lasting relief where you need it, and it's gentle on your stomach.
Oh, wow. That's great.
For fast relief, advance to Advil.
If you like a soft scent, now there's a new bathroom tissue. New Charmin Scents. The scent is just on the tube, not on the tissue. Leaving your bathroom wildflower
Fresh.
New scents, part of the Charmin family.
Sensitive skin needs special attention. It needs to be babied. Introducing Olay Daily Facial Soothing. Superior cleansing, yet it's super gentle. With 80% more conditioners. All for you, baby.
You're 2 years old, developing a strong sense of self. This week, yourself is a superhero, wearing Pampers Easy Ups. They fit like real underwear, super underwear. Easy Ups, created by Pampers.
Now there's a snack that won't weigh you down.
No, Nikki! No, not the hose! No!
New Quake's Baked Corn Rings. Go ahead, snack away.
Thanks, Mom. Here you go, Mr. Tony. Cherry.
My favorite.
I know my customers like back of my hand.
Oh, yeah? Well, you forgot one thing. Where's my... Oh, you're good.
Kool-Aid, stir up some smiles. Best Western is the largest hotel chain in the world. Over 4,000 hotels in over 80 countries, all inviting you to get a good night's sleep. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Visit bestwestern.com.
Will 8 tiny drops of blood prove a former cop guilty of murder tonight?
Tonight. My name is Dave Letterman, also known as the Velvet Teddy Bear.
Dave's in the audience with Know Your Current Events, plus 6 Feet Under star Peter Krause tonight.
Nervous? A little. You know, Dad, I'm really glad that you're doing this.
That makes 2 of us. Do either one of you have any idea how long these tests take?
I'm not sure.
Dr. Decker said he was going to give me the VIP treatment.
I give all my patients the VIP treatment. How you holding up?
Not bad.
I think we'll both feel a sense of relief once we find out what he's really dealing with.
Well, let's get started. Why don't you go in and get prepped, huh?
I'll walk you down.
Excuse me.
Greg, whatever you discover, I'd like it kept confidential.
You'll be the only one with access to the results. Now, let's just take this one step at a time and leave the diagnosing to me.
I'll try.
Thanks, Dr. Decker. I know that he runs this place, but today he just seems like my dad.
I'll take good care of him, Chris.
It's a simple enough question. Did Bob seem unlike himself the day that Crumley died?
I don't think so. I remember passing him in the hall that day, and he smiled at me like he always does. I don't think there's anything unusual about that.
That's all, huh? Funny, you seem to be thinking about something else.
Oh, no, I was just thinking about all the trays that need to be delivered. Come on, Allison, we should get going. We don't want them to get cold. Is Dr. Hughes okay?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's fine. Listen, I don't want the 2 of you talking about this with other aides.
No, we won't. What's up with you and Dr. Dixon? Here, the baked chicken is Mrs. Rupert's. Katie, you just lied. Why are you holding out on Dr. Dixon?
Well, look, I have some things to do outside. I'll let you two be alone for a while.
Thanks, Emma.
Okay. Call me if you need me.
Rosanna, can you just tell me if you've seen her?
Well, unfortunately, yes.
Where?
At the police station. We had a bit of a dust-up. You were there.
And that was the last time?
Yes, we argued, and she took off.
And you haven't talked to her since?
No.
When you left the police station, where'd you go? Did you come straight to the farm?
My car broke down. I had to sleep in it and walk here. What is your problem?
My problem is Carly's not only missing, she's pregnant, and she was hospitalized for preeclampsia. Do you remember that?
Oh, you know, if you want, I'll pretend to care.
Yeah, if you want, I'll pretend to believe you. Will saw you outside of Hal's, looking through the window at Carly and Parker. He told Carly, and then she left. So let's stop with the games. I want the truth. I want to know exactly what happened between you and your sister last night.
Paul had a fatal accident, but that's what it was.
It wasn't an accident. He wasn't on that plane by accident. He was on it because of something that I did, what we both did to him.
Louis, what if this happened a month ago? When you were together, how would you feel then?
It just happened for a reason.
Yeah,
A reason.
You can't look at it that way.
You don't want to look at it that way, but that's the truth.
You can't control life and death.
I'm
Nobody
talking about
can.
that. I'm talking about the will to live. Paul had a reason to wake up in the morning, a reason to smile, and he lost that will to live. He deserved better from the both of us.
If he lost his will, it was because of me. Not because of you. Let me ask you a question. What if Paul walked through that door right now? What would you do?
What kind of question is that? What do you mean by that?
After you thank God that he was safe and he was all right, would you start over again? Would you start planning your wedding again?
I don't know.
I mean, you know that if you had to pick up where you left off in that relationship, the end result, it would be the same. The end result would be the same.
Stop it. Please just, okay. I get it.
You weren't in love with him anymore. You just... weren't in love with him, not the way he wanted you to be in love with him. That's not being a bad person.
He loved me so much. I mean, when I didn't call him for months in Italy, he still loved me. And he should have loved me. Because I didn't have the guts to tell him the truth. I was a selfish coward.
Well, you gave him everything. You gave him more than you can afford. That's not selfish.
Why do you care? I mean, why do you care about what I feel?
Why? Because you mean everything to me right now. You want to blame someone or something? Blame me. Blame me. I know you don't trust me anymore, but I'm here. I'm gonna be the one to see you through this. Don't shut me out.
Old Navy, your destination for summer fun. Old Navy promises something for everyone. Set a course for real savings.
Your mind on a special price.
Hurry in. This week only, graphic tees for the whole family are the item of the week. Now just $6 to $9.
Shop our store. We're expecting you. Old Navy.
There
are creams made for this part of your body, this part, and this part. But cross this line and you're in Dr. Scholl's territory. They designed their Pedicure Essentials Ultra Overnight Foot Cream to make the toughest part beautiful. Dr. Scholl's. Look, feel, do better.
62% of women in America are overweight. At TCBY, we have a solution. Eat more dessert. TCBY is 96% fat-free, so you can indulge without the fear of fat. TCBY, eat more dessert.
If you want your little fella to grow up big and strong, he's gonna need the right nutrition.
Just like me.
If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure, a source of complete balanced nutrition that tastes great. Pediasure.
Take AIM. Fight signs of aging.
Revitalift Complete. With Pro-Retinol A, decreases the look of wrinkles. With Paralastral, increases firmness and moisturizes, all with SPF 18.
Fight them all.
With Revitalift Complete from L'Oréal Paris.
Women over 50 and men over 40 are waking up to a surprising fact. They're already at an increased risk of a heart attack. Because of age and other risk factors, doctors recommend Bayer low-dose aspirin as part of a routine to help prevent a heart attack. And taking Bayer for your heart is easy. Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. Ask your doctor about Bayer for many more great days ahead. And try new Bayer Mint Chewable Aspirin. Trust your heart to Bayer.
Night. It's when most of the world sleeps. A time to reset our clock so we can begin a new day. It's all part of the rhythm of life. But for many, this healthy cycle is disrupted because sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
I could write a book about the life and times of John Dixon.
Has he always had his eye on the prize?
Always. He respects Bob, but I don't think it would kill him if the chief of staff had to step down.
And he's next in line, right?
Oh, I don't mean to bash John. He's done a lot to build Memorial into one of the best hospitals in the area. That's why he won't let anything or anybody, including Bob, tarnish the reputation of his hospital.
Oh, at least Bob hasn't done anything to hurt Memorial, and Dixon knows it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he has nothing to build his case on except his own ambition.
What do you know about my ambition, Dr. Decker? If you have something to say to me, I suggest you say it to my face.
Bob Hughes is a family friend. I just didn't want to say anything that would make things worse. Worse how? All right, fine. Just don't breathe a word of this, okay?
I promise, I swear.
Something weird did happen that day that Mr. Crumley died. I saw Bob in the hallway, and he was acting, I don't know, out of it. You know, he was supposed to be at the meeting, and so I came to tell him, and he just stood there, kind of zoned out for a few seconds.
Allison, echocardiography is waiting for Mr. Goff.
I'm sorry, I'm on my way there. Katie, why don't you talk to Chris?
No, I don't want to make him feel worse about his dad.
But if this happens to another patient, it'll be like you're responsible.
Oh, God, I didn't think of it like that.
Well, if Chris thinks Dixon should know, tell him. If not, you keep quiet.
Good idea. Okay, cover for me, okay? If you and Mr. Goff get back before I do, will you make his bed for me?
Sure, great.
Thanks.
I don't even make my own bed at home.
Why are you still here?
I don't want you to be alone right now.
You know, I was thinking maybe, you know, one day, after the dust settles, I call Paul. We go to the job underground, you know, like old friends, have a few drinks, talk about the old times, like how I used to make him laugh, how he always ignored my obnoxious clothes. And now we're not gonna be old friends anymore. We're not gonna be anything anymore.
You're gonna be okay.
Rose, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hal called. He told us about Paul.
I still can't believe it. I don't know if I'll ever believe it. Here I am telling Paul to stay away from his mother. He's just stayed away from me.
Couldn't leave it alone, could you?
Couldn't leave Rose alone? No, I couldn't.
What's your payoff this time?
There's no payoff. I came to say goodbye. Hal showed up with the news, so here I am.
I want you gone.
My love for Rosanna is unconditional.
Well, that's good. And her only condition is your daughter's happiness, so you should be grateful.
Grateful? What if I believe in my heart that this guy is so wrong for Lucy? I know I promised Rosanna that I would accept this relationship, but Sierra, this is killing me.
Greg, listen to me. The time for us to approve and disapprove of Lucy's choices has come to an end. And as much as you would like to hand her a life and say, here, live this, and this is how you're going to feel, and this is how you're going to act, and this is the person that you're going to fall in love with, you can't do that. She has to make the choices that are right for her life. And you know, quite frankly, I'm grateful to Aaron for loving her and wanting to protect her just as much as we want to.
Don't start with me on what he wants.
He wants to be her hero. And that is something that the two of you have always had in common. You know, the irony is in this, is that Rosanna gets it. With no experience at all, she understands what it means to be a good parent.
And I'm a failure?
You are far from a failure.
Is this blackmail?
Yes, it is. Pure and simple. You either choose to accept Aaron or you lose Rosanna. So what's it gonna be?
That's not fair. You can't.
Daddy. You're home. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Lullaby.
Your father has something that he wants to say to you. Isn't that right, Greg?
What your mother means is I will no longer tolerate the state of affairs around here.
Okay, Jack, the truth is, yes, I did go to Hal's. I was upset with Carly, and I had a few things left I wanted to say to her. But then, I went there and I looked in the window and I saw that Parker was there. And I'm not gonna yell at Carly in front of Parker, come on. So I tried to come back home.
So, how long were you outside?
Well, not very long. I left as soon as Will went back in.
Did you see Carly when she came out?
No, I did not see Carly come
Will
out.
said that Carly came out the second he told her you were out there.
Well, that's tough because I must have been gone by then.
What did you plan on saying to her?
I didn't plan on saying
Well, how did you leave things at the station then, Rosanna?
She said something about wanting to vanish, and I said I would be happy to help make that happen. Does that make you happy?
No, that sounds like a threat to me.
It's not a threat. It's a wish, a dream, a fervent hope.
How'd you get that scar?
Stop that. It's not a scar. I just got a little scratch. I told you I slept in the car, and I tried to come home. I had to walk through the woods, and I obviously brushed up against some branches.
Somebody's fingernail.
What?
I'm gonna check out the story about your car.
Oh, yes, you do that, Jack. You go ahead and check out that story. And then you go home and wait by the phone because Carly is bound to call. And then you can grill her on where she's been. But don't expect the truth, Jack. Because Carly always saves the best lies for you.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I'm trying to behave very professionally here, but I will not allow the future of this hospital to be jeopardized, even by your old man.
My suspect?
Has there been a crime committed?
Sometimes people bring me more than just their pet.
That's Buddy.
Ooh, and about 100 of his closest friends. And when pets have fleas and ticks, your home and family might have them too. So I recommend Frontline Plus for dogs and cats. It kills fleas fast and lasts longer than any other leading brand. And it kills flea eggs and larvae. Frontline Plus also kills ticks, including those that may transmit Lyme disease. It's my job to keep dogs and cats healthy. Fleas and ticks, that's another story.
Frontline Plus, veterinarian's #1 choice.
Simply irresistible.
Satisfy your craving with Slim Fast low-fat ice cream sandwiches and fudge bars.
Simply irresistible.
Now you can. New snacks from Slim Fast.
Simply irresistible.
Introducing new Soft Shimmer Moisturizer from Jergens. Made with subtle light reflectors, Jergens gives your skin a hint of shimmer. You can't help but show it off. New Jergens Soft Shimmer Moisturizer. Love your body.
As far as allergies go, I'm a ragweed grass cat dander who met a cat person. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the cat dander, so I asked my doctor about Zyrtec.
Is your allergy medicine treating your indoor and outdoor allergies? Unlike some allergy medicines, prescription Zyrtec is FDA approved for both indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
Heinz tomato ketchup in the new upside-down bottle. No wait, no mess, no anticipation.
It's a new dimension in comfort. Yeah! Now Playtex Gentle Glide tampons are even more comfortable than ever. With a new, smoother pearlescent applicator, incredible wearing comfort, and unbeatable protection. Playtex tampons. So comfortable, you can't even feel them.
Yow! Got a nasty cut? Get state-of-the-art protection. Band-Aid brand Advanced Healing. This amazing gel strip stays put for days, and it's clinically proven to help cuts heal faster. Advanced Healing. Only from Band-Aid brand.
A former cop accused of killing his family. 11 eyewitnesses say he couldn't have done it. Will 8 drops of blood prove he did? A 48 hours mystery tonight.
I had always suspected I was always writing musicals.
I called Billy. I asked him to come and look at something.
I thought it was risky, I thought it was daring, unorthodox, unconventional, and I loved it.
Moving out. Amore. Hairspray. A Year with Frog and Toad.
And the Tony goes to...
Broadway's Tony Awards. Sunday, June 8th at 8, 7 Central. Root for the best on CBS.
Did you know Bedding Experts has the largest selection of Sealy mattresses, all sizes, all styles? Sealy special only at Bedding Experts. Queen size mattress sets are now $269. Sealy mattresses are popping up all over town because it's always Sealy saving time at Bedding Experts. For the store nearest you, call 1-888-EXPERTS.
If your window treatments leave something to be desired, call Empire today. Shop at home and have your window treatments installed next day. Plus, no payments for 1 year. Call Empire today.
A sale so
fantastic it's practically unforgettable. The Bay Furniture Memorial Day weekend sale is here. All weekend long, you'll put no money down and pay no interest for 3 years on any piece of furniture at every Bay location. No deposit and 3 years without interest, plus free delivery. That's 3 years, no interest, no deposit. Hurry in. The Bay Memorial Day weekend sale ends Monday at 5.
The new American Idol, Ruben, on our set.
It's on ET, baby.
Then a fired practice star speaks out, and the Olsen twins outtakes next ET.
Get ready for the ride of your life. All new Amazing Race starts CBS Thursday.
Oh, Chris, hey.
Hey.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, what's up?
I don't know if I'm out of line by telling you this or what, but Dr. Dixon was here earlier asking a bunch of questions.
What kind of questions?
About your dad, how he was acting the day that Mr. Crumley died. He was talking to the head nurse first, and then he asked me if I had seen him that day.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. But I lied, because I did see him that day for a few seconds, and he was acting kind of confused. But I just didn't know if it was right to tell Dr. Dixon, so Allison said I should probably just tell you first.
No, you did the right thing. I'll take care of it.
Are you sure? Because I don't mind talking to Dr. Dixon.
I'll talk to him myself.
No, I don't have a problem being direct, John. I have a problem with a patient who's exhibiting as of yet undiagnosed symptoms and is being pressured by hospital politics at a time that his confidence is already shaken.
You know, there's no plot here against Dr. Hughes. You seem to want to turn this into one of these good guys versus the bad guys thing. I suggest you take that someplace else. I have serious concerns about Dr. Hughes' abilities at this time.
No, we all do. And part of it is being driven by our fear of lawsuits and preventing a financial crisis.
I'm a little bit more sensitive about the welfare and the health of a patient. Now, if Dr. Hughes is not up to the game, then I have to know that. Not to take over, but to be sure that no patient is put in jeopardy by bad judgment.
Bob's judgment hasn't been tested yet.
Well, then I suggest you do your job and you let me do mine.
I'll talk to you later.
You know, your pal there is kind of cocky.
And you two should get along great. Yes, nobody is questioning your motives, just your timing. Bob's having a few problems. It's not about you. Don't push so hard. It's not pretty.
Dr. Dixon, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what is it?
It's about my dad. I heard you've been asking the staff leading questions about him.
Now, listen to me. I am not trying to undermine your father. I am not slandering him. I am trying to behave very professionally here. But I will not allow the future of this hospital to be jeopardized, even by your old man.
Tell me something, Doctor. Would you be taking such a hard line if you had just lost a patient and you were in his shoes?
Believe it or not, young Dr. Hughes, I would be even harder on myself.
Daddy, I don't want to fight about Aaron.
No, your father's not going to argue with you about this. Are you, Craig?
No. No, I'm not. But I have thought a lot about what we've all been through as a family. Lullaby, your mother and I agree that no matter how much we love you, we can't make all your decisions for you. So, if you really want to see, you go ahead and see Aaron.
Daddy, thank you. Thank you. I promise I'll keep my curfew and I'll call you and let you know where I am and when I'll be home. And
Yes, that is right. All the rules still apply.
I know, and I'll work extra hard to catch up in school. And Aaron's even thinking about taking some courses.
You don't need to prove anything to your father.
Aaron, you seem surprisingly quiet.
I guess
There are a few questions I just don't have answers to.
Such as?
Such as, why are you doing this now? I mean, do you really mean it this time, or is this some kind of an act?
Carly wouldn't leave without Parker, or without telling Hal how to reach her in case of an emergency.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your fantasy, Carly, or the one who cheated on you the night before your wedding?
Well, Santa, we got over that. Why can't you? Carly was blindsided by that fashion show. She didn't steal anybody's designs. She sure as hell didn't kidnap Barbara Ryan. But she did get caught in the middle of it because of your husband.
Well, where was this rousing defense at the police station, Jack? You were noticeably quiet then. Maybe you're the one that's feeling guilty. Now, I just promised Emma that I would plant some of her perennials. So if you have any more questions for me, you just call my lawyer.
Is everything all right?
Rosanna could care less about what's happened to Carly.
Jack, what makes you think something has happened?
Oh, it's just a gut feeling. Carly wouldn't go too far away from her doctors right now. She's about to have that baby any day.
No, she wouldn't risk anything to harm her baby. I don't think so.
Not Carly.
Come on now, Jack. Now, Rosanna and Carly might not be friends ever, but I do not believe that Rosanna would ever harm her sister.
How can you be so sure about that?
It's a gut feeling.
Were you here when she came home?
Yes, I was. She was really tired. She was exhausted. She was covered in mud. She slept in her car all
Did she tell you how she got that scrape on her head?
Yes, she bumped into some branch.
Same story she gave me. But I'm not buying it. She's lying about last night, Emma. I think Rosanna knows more than she's telling me.
Honey, I don't know about you, but I am not mopping with dirty water. Yuck! And now we don't have to, because there's new Don't Mop with Dirty Water Again Pine Sol Cleaner. It's a whole new formula. Watch this. Dirt gets pulled to the bottom of the bucket. Isn't that amazing? So now your mop water looks like this. Not this. New Don't Mop with Dirty Water Again Pine Sol Cleaner. The power of Pine Sol, the smell of clean.
Every one of the 12 varieties of Mrs. Dash seasoning blends has 14 natural herbs and spices, so now you can add bold flavor to any dish. And since Mrs. Dash has always been salt-free with no MSG, you can create great-tasting, healthy meals that are full of only one thing: mouth-watering flavor. Mrs. Dash, salt-free, flavorful.
Blue skies, yellow lemons. One perfectly refreshing day. Minute Maid lemonade. Made with real lemons. For people who know lemonade, it's Minute Maid.
The soothing aroma of lavender is in Palmolive Aromatherapy. I enjoy its relaxing fragrance as it cuts through the toughest grease. Palmolive Aromatherapy carries me out of this kitchen and into this one. Palmolive Aromatherapy.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Hey, Jeff Burton, would you drive this little car?
Not a chance.
I have a Klondike bar, rich, creamy ice cream dipped in chocolate.
I am a professional race car driver.
For that chocolatey coated ice cream loaded, big and thick, no room for a stick. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Jeff, don't eat in the car, huh? It's a rental.
This summer, celebrate the good life at Sears. Find the perfect grill for Dad's famous burgers, patio sets for weekend parties, a new clubhouse for backyard fun, and a bright new look for the pool and picnics. Come into Sears for everything you need to make this your best summer yet at the Great Memorial Day sale. Save up to 50% on swimwear, shorts, tanks, and tees. Plus all TVs, mowers, tractors, grills, patio sets, and paint are on sale. Sears, good life, great price.
Saturday, The Price is Right is back in prime time with $1 million prize up for grabs.
It's the biggest giveaway in Price is Right history.
The Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular, CBS Saturday. She found a love letter sent into the sea.
Now she'll search for the man behind the message.
Is she in bad shape?
Neglected, underappreciated.
I know how she feels.
Doubt it.
Kevin Costner, Robin Wright Penn, and Paul Newman.
You'll just forget about me, right?
Choose between yesterday and tomorrow.
Message in a Bottle, CBS Sunday.
Your dad is a model patient.
How soon before we get the results?
Oh, hopefully within a week.
And in the meantime?
Business as usual.
And to this point, what's your professional opinion?
Well, anytime you're talking about cognitive dysfunction or memory loss, the reasons could be one of many things.
Including Alzheimer's.
It may be years before you're symptomatic.
I'm already symptomatic. We wouldn't be here.
Honey, don't expect the worst.
Kim is right. You did very well on the cognitive tests. I wouldn't make any decisions now until we know exactly what's wrong with you. At this point, I wouldn't change anything, including your position here.
Thanks, Rick.
I'll call you when I get the results.
Why don't I walk you to your office?
Afraid I don't remember the way?
Wise guy.
How did it go? Well, Dr. Decker said that he'll have the results of the test in probably a week. Cognitive part went very well.
He's advising Dad not to step down and to continue with business as usual.
Mm-hmm. You think that's such a wise decision under the circumstances?
I'll be extra cautious. I've got a consult with Ben in about an hour. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I cleared my schedule. Listen, I've got Dr. Hamilton covering for you.
But I don't think Dad needs anybody
It's okay,
to cover.
Chris. I understand John's position perfectly. Well, I want to get back to my office before I have that consult.
Since when do you speak for Rose?
She can't sort through things right now.
Oh, but you can. I don't care what you or anyone else thinks. I care about her.
We saw how much you care. Don't you get it? She's confused. She's vulnerable. You being here just makes her feel even worse.
I'll let her tell me that.
I'm sure she will, once she pulls herself together. She has her family here. I'm gonna take care of her.
Do me a favor, if she needs anything, ever call me, all right? Paul Ryan was my best friend.
And now he's dead. But not because you didn't love him, Rose. It just doesn't seem right. I'm not gonna hear his voice anymore. I'm not gonna see him smile. I didn't realize the last words that he said to me were gonna have to last me forever. I know. I gotta do something for him, you know. I gotta have like a nice memorial service, something nice, you know, where his friends and his family can come and say nice story. Oh my God. Lily, I didn't even think about Will. I mean, how is that little guy gonna handle this without his big brother? Paul was so good to him. Hal will help Will. And as far as the memorial service, I think that's a great idea, but I'm sure the family will arrange something, Rose. What, family? Like, you mean Barbara Ryan family? No, I'm not going anywhere near that. This is something that I gotta do on my own. I owe it to Paul. Well, then we'll help any way we can. It has to be perfect. We don't have to discuss the details now. Why don't you just come home with us? No, I don't want to do that. Rose, you really need to be with your family now. I know, but I'd really like to just be alone right now. I understand. See you later.
Lucy, I don't want to sneak around anymore. tired of looking over my shoulder, worrying about what your father's gonna do next. Mr. Montgomery, I want to believe you. I do.
But it's not easy, is it, Aaron? Craig, maybe you should tell him why he should take your word on this.
You want to swear on the Wall Street Journal for you?
No, nothing so drastic. Especially since you took out that little insurance policy.
What kind of insurance?
Oh, the open-ended kind. 2 first-class plane tickets to Montega. If Craig breaks his word, you are welcome to join me. And if either of you thinks that Craig is up to something, you can come stay with me as long as you like.
You really agreed on this? Does that mean that I have your word that you won't make trouble for me and Lucy?
Aaron asked you a question, Craig. Does he have your word?
There's an exotic twist to herbal essences. Fruit fusions, shampoos, and conditioners. A fusion of fruit extracts so fragrant, it takes the organic experience to an even more spectacular place.
I think we've been eating the wrong fruit.
Herbal essences, fruit fusions.
It will soon be here. A product that works while you sleep, whitening your teeth a new and better way. It's called Crest Night Effects. It forms a liquid strip coating that stays on teeth all night, while most of that other paint-on whitener washes off. So you'll get twice the whitening. You'll never again waste a perfectly good night just sleeping. You'll spend it creating a whiter smile. New Crest Night Effects.
Hiding from blemishes at my age? No way. Introducing Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser, a breakthrough for adult skin with a proven blemish fighter plus moisture-rich soy to even out but not dry out your skin. Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser, new from Aveeno.
It was amazing and covered in this thick, dark stuff.
Look, that's it, that's it.
No, this had chips.
Chips Ahoy cookie bars, stuffed with chocolate cream, drenched in fudge, unlike anything you've ever experienced. They're beyond belief.
Discover the great-tasting fiber therapy that won't produce excess gas. Discover Citracel. Citracel is different. All other powdered fiber therapies, including Metamucil, contain psyllium, which can ferment in your system to initially produce excess gas. Citracel's fiber can't. No fermentation, no excess gas. And people prefer the taste of Citracel over Metamucil 2-to-1. Taste tests prove it. Get effective relief without excess gas, and better taste, too. Get Citracel.
Lesson 1. Did you know kittens lose antibody protection as they're weaned from mother's milk? That puts them at greater risk from exposure to viruses and bacteria. But a high-protein, complete diet helps kittens build their own antibodies. That's why Purina One Growth and Development Formula is scientifically formulated with an unsurpassed level of protein for a strong immune system. Help your kitten when she needs it most. Purina One brand. One can make a difference.
CBS proudly congratulates our Daytime Emmy winners.
The Emmy goes to
The Price is Right, The Bold and the Beautiful.
I thank everybody.
Thank you.
Guiding Light.
Yeah, I like this. I like this feeling.
And As the World Turns, the outstanding daytime drama.
Thank you to the fans. We love you.
For Daytime Emmy Award-winning shows, watch CBS.
It's a new world record. I think we're ready for the Oakdale 5K.
As long as you do the pushing.
Okay, stay put. I'm gonna go inside and make sure everything's finished, okay? Here, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. I got a little behind after talking to Chris.
How'd it go?
Good, fine. He said he was going to talk to Dr. Dixon himself.
Good. I think we're all set.
I will go get Mr. Goff. You fill up his water and make sure that the TV's on sports. Where is he?
In the hallway in his wheelchair.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course. That's where I put him. I just parked his wheelchair there. He was just right here. I just left him. I lost Mr. Goff. Dr. Dixon's gonna kill me.
Hey, it's me.
You all right?
No.
Did Holden give you my message?
What message?
I told him to tell you to call me if you needed anything.
He didn't mention that.
That figures.
You know, I was just here and I was thinking about Paul.
I'm sitting here in my car, about to leave. I'm glad you called me.
I was thinking about having a memorial service for him.
I think that's a great idea.
Now, I'm not sure about a lot of things right now, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to leave.
Then I'll stay. I meant what I said. I'll help you through this.
I'll see you soon then.
I'll be there.
Okay. You have the tickets, Sierra, Rosanna. And since when has my doing anything stopped you from doing whatever you want anyway?
Lucy loves you. She wants to stay here in Oakdale with you. And she can't do that unless you're totally on board.
I'm on board.
I love you so much, Daddy.
I love you too, baby. And all I want is for you to be safe and happy.
Aaron makes me happy.
And we have to find a way for this to make me happy, too.
Thank you very much, Mr. Montgomery.
Yeah, don't make me regret this.
I promise you I won't.
Let's go out and celebrate. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah. It's okay.
I'll be home early, I promise. Oh, those tickets were a brilliant stroke, if I do say so myself.
Brilliant stroke. No wonder we lasted so long.
Well, now that things are settled here, I'll be leaving in the morning.
I'll miss you.
I want regular updates on the kids.
Sure, I'll send you pictures of Aaron's deep conditioning treatments. Anything else?
Yes. Go talk to Rosanna and tell her that you are not going to break her heart again. Promise her that. And keep your promise. And if you don't, I may have to come back down here and make you keep that promise. You are so adorable when you have no more options.
Listen, I'm sorry I was rough on you. Okay? I'm just worried about Carly.
For what it's worth, I really think she's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first when she was being held against her will at the spa. I was wrong about that. Really can't afford to make that mistake twice. Do me a favor, would you? Stay close to home.
Is that an order or a request?
Oh, Rosanna, it's a request.
My suspect?
Has there been a crime committed?
You can't figure out whether I'm the cat or the mouse, can you?
Oh, you're holding out on me. I figured that much out. I have a feeling there's more to your story than you're telling me. A whole lot more.
Next week on As the World Turns.
What's this? It is your letter of resignation. Sign it before somebody else dies.
Don't you dare, Rose. Don't you give that lying con man a dime.
What is it?
It's a body.
I was born without a shopping gene. You don't hear the laughing, but it's there.
We can stop the suffering.
When Jerry showed me Big Lots closeout shopping, it's like I was opening my eyes for the very first